Okay, fourth graders, today we are doing Eureka Math, Module 1, Lesson 12. And today we're going to add on to what we learned yesterday about adding numbers. But the theme of today is tape diagrams. Everyone say it together with me, tape diagrams.
Tape diagrams.
Very good, and we're going to use tape diagrams to help us solve multi-step word problems. What that means is word problems that have more than one step. Okay? Let's talk about the problem of the day. We can't use tape in our notebooks all the time. We can't say, okay, I have to solve math, I have to get out some tape. No, but we can just draw it. We can show that in September, they earned $154,694. And then in October, they earned that much plus an additional $29,987. So all together in October, this is the amount that they raised, right? So when we add it, we just have to line up the place values. 154,694, and then we have 29,987. This is a good time for me to let you know that yesterday in your exit tickets, almost everyone showed me that they know how to do this kind of math. However, almost everyone got something wrong. If you understand how to do this, why do you think people would get something wrong? What might have happened? Go ahead and talk to the people at your table group. Many of you made careless mistakes. You did something silly like 8 plus 3 equals 12. Does 8 plus 3 equal 12? 8 plus 3 equals? 11. Or when you regrouped, you didn't take into account the new regroupings that you did. Okay, so you need to slow down and be much more careful. Let's start with the ones place. I have 4 ones and I want to add 7 more. How many ones do I have altogether? Everyone? 11. Okay. Okay, now I have 1 10 plus 9 tens plus 8 tens, so altogether that's 18. So I'm going to regroup 10 of them to become 100. 100. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 9 is 16. Okay, now I have 1,000 plus 4,000, that's 5,000s, plus 9,000s, that's 14,000s. So I'm going to regroup 10 of them. Okay, then I have 10,000 plus 5,000 is 6,000, plus 2 more thousand is 80,000, sorry, those are in the 10,000s, and then 100,000. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Okay, for this one, the unit is in dollars. So if you put a dollar sign in front of it, that would be the units. Okay, very good. First, estimate what the solution might be. What do we do to estimate? What does estimation mean? It means we have to be able to do the math in our head, and we're going to round the numbers so that we can do it in our head. What would be the point of estimating first? Like, what is even the point of that? What is the point? Sachi?
Like, if you estimate, you'll get an idea of what the answer might be so that, like, when you do the final answer, you can check if it's correct.
Absolutely. When you estimate, it gives you a general idea of what zone your answer should be in. So when you get your real answer, you can see if it's in the right zone, and it helps you feel good about your answer or think, uh-oh, error, something's wrong. It's way off, okay? So the directions tell us to first use an estimate to get a zone of where your answer might be. Then use a tape diagram to solve the problem. Last, explain. When it says explain, that means using words. How you know if your answer is reasonable or not based on your estimate. Okay. Now, for you guys, whenever you see a word problem in like a math test or a math workbook, you just underline what the question is asking and circle the important information. But do you have this problem written in front of you right now? No. So you have to do steps 1, 2, and 3. Write down what the question's asking and write down the important information. It says, the city flower shop sold 14,594 pink roses on Valentine's Day. They sold 7,857 more red roses than pink roses. How many pink and red roses did the flower shop sell all together on Valentine's Day? First, write down what the question's asking. Basically, all together, we want to find out how many pink and roses did they sell all together. Okay, what important information do we need? Write it number 2, and then list out the important information that's given to you in the problem. So the important information is that they sold 14,594 pink roses, and then they sold 7,857 more red roses compared to those pink roses. So let me ask you a question. Did they sell more red roses or more pink roses? Very good. So we know that altogether they sold 14,594 pink roses. How can I find out how many red roses they sold? Well, I have to take the amount of pink roses and add on that extra, right? Which was 7,857. So altogether, does this represent the pink and red roses? No, this represents the number of red roses. Do you guys see that? Okay. But then the question is asking us how much they sold altogether. So if they sold red roses, they also sold pink roses. How many pink roses did they sell? 14,594 pink roses. So altogether, this would be how many red roses and pink roses they sold. Now that we understand why this tape diagram is arranged this way, let's estimate to get at the zone of what our answer should be. 14,594 is pretty close to what number? 14,594. It's pretty close to, by the way, wavy equal signs like that means pretty close to or about. Would you guys say it is about 15,000? Yes? Okay. 7,857 is pretty close to, is it closer to 7,000 or 8,000? 8,000, good. So, and then we could do, so this would be about 15,000. This one would be about 8,000. And this one would be about 15,000. What's 15,000 plus 15,000? 30,000 plus 8,000? So we know that our answer should be around 38,000 roses. Do you guys see how that was really easy to do in our head because we estimated? Yes? Good. So after I carefully, without making silly mistakes, do my math, I get 37,045 roses. How does that compare to my estimate? Is it in the same zone as 38,000? It's pretty close, isn't it? So my estimate tells me that I'm in the right zone. So I think my answer of 37,045 is reasonable because it's close to my estimate. What should the units be? 37,045 what? Cost ship? Roses, very good. Okay, very nice. As you can see, once you draw an accurate tape diagram, solving the problem becomes very easy. Okay, so that's why tape diagrams are so important. They help us understand and make sense of the problems.